treadmill every night on TikTok. If you're not following me, you probably better get over there. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hello, Facebook family. And so I decided, yes, hello, gorgeous. Hashtag to all the pretty people. It looked like something's in my eye. Sorry about that. Hashtag to all the pretty people. Say hi, Jerusha. If you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love the newbies. Yes, yes. Hi, gorgeous. Make sure you do hashtag pretty people if you are a part of our pretty community. That's my business, my organization, where I help you build your business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. My background is radio and television. Love that industry. Hated the hours. And so I decided to build a home-based business. So if you have a business, yes, this is the page for you. If you want a business, it's also the page for you. So I teach actionable business tips, skills, strategies, systems, marketing, branding, overcoming objections, upselling, TikTok hacks. Hey, I got some hearts on the TikTok. Thank you for the hearts. Love, heart me up. So if you hit the hearts and share, then maybe TikTok or share it to more people, because you don't want them to miss all this goodness. I don't want them to miss all this goodness. And so, I need to keep clean the camera over there. So hi, Facebook family. Say hi, Jerusha. I know it's Friday. My cough is getting better. And so, yes, I have a cough drop in. Hey, Facebook user, say hi, Jerusha. So listen to me. Go right now and tag your business bestie and tell her she needs to know about these 4 benefits of having longer videos. I know if you're struggling with the short videos, now we're telling you to do long videos. You're like, I can't even do it. You can. You can. You can. You can. You can. Happy Friday to you too. Yes, hashtag to all the pretty people. What that means is we crown, celebrate, collaborate, and we make great connections. The 4 C's. So if you want to be a part of the pretty people, sharing is caring. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. And so, yes, I am building leaders, not just locally, but globally. And so I love to see your beautiful faces. Hashtag pretty people. Yes. Hello, gorgeous. So if Facebook, happy Friday to you too. I know Facebook user in the building. If I can't see your name, put it in the chat or give StreamYard permission, because I'd love to give you a shout out. Yes. So if you're joining me for the first time, you got to put newbie. So I need to know who the newbies are. I definitely need to know if you are a newbie. I definitely need to see your beautiful faces. Yes, ma'am. Hashtag pretty people. Newbie, newbie, newbie. Yes. So I really want to share with you really quickly 4 benefits, a really series of videos, part 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s of videos. And then, of course, the 4 benefits of carousels on social media, particularly on Instagram, how this is getting people more views. And so obviously when you're in front of more people, you have a better opportunity, right, to sell your stuff, your services, your product, your opportunity. And so I want to get you in front of more people. And so another way that you can get in front of more people, if you don't know the strategies, is get into the 3-day ride. 3-day ride, put 3-day ride, which is my signature business course. The course is coming up. It's December 1st, right? Yes. The course is the 12th, 13th, and 14th. So if you're not enrolled, today is your day to go ahead, reserve your spot, reserve your seat. It's limited peoples that can ride with me. 3 days of coaching where I share how to attract unlimited leads, how to have, did I say unlimited? I mean unlimited leads. I have unlimited leads on these platforms, right? And how to attract those leads. One of the ways is, I'm going to tell you today, 4 benefits of the carousel post. That's one way, but it's several ways that you can attract your people. And so you guys are my people. So hashtag to all the pretty people. And then, of course, overcoming objections. Then I have like 4 top bonuses of how to do short form videos that work. You also want to learn how to convert people into your organization or into a sale. So we got to start conversations. I'm super excited about that. So I have scripts, right? I'm a script person. I just think you got to tell people what to say so they can start saying it. And then, of course, over time, after they've seen results, if they change a word or two, that's okay. But I think you got to give them something to work with. So in the 3-day ride, I give you all these scripts, whether you are on Facebook, whether you're on the fan pages, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're in groups. Like, there's different ways to start conversations depending on where you are. And so all of that, I know, is in the 3-day ride. And then you have me, of course, live Q&As. And so just put 3-day ride or go to my profile, click my link tree, put 3-day ride or go to my profile, click my link tree and get the information. So I don't want you to miss the 3-day ride. It's the last one of the year. And so I do it 2 or 3 times, and this will be the 3rd time for the year. So not a lot. So you only have a few chances, and I don't want you to miss this chance, okay? Because I can't promise it's going to be the same next year. Yep, a new year, new ways of doing business, well, new strategies, because things are always changing. So write this down. If you go ahead and get your pen and paper out. So I'm going to give you this as fast as possible. I was teaching this on last night. It was so good on TikTok. It was so good. People were like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? I'm like, I've been right here. So I said, I got to share it with my Facebook family since you were not, a part of the live last night. And this is so valuable for people who really are serious about growing their businesses going into 2024. Now, here's the caveat. You have to start now. The trick, Facebook, you have to start now. Instagram, TikTok, you have to start now. YouTube, you have to start now. The best time is right now, okay? Now, I know when you start looking different to people they may try to criticize you, but that's okay. They're not as happy for you because people want you to be successful, just not more successful than them. People want to see you show up, but just not more than them, so don't worry about it. Do you know someone who, regardless of how hard you try, they find something wrong with everything? You got these people, something is wrong with everything. And so everybody knows somebody like this. Do you know someone who is committed to complaining? They are focused on finding fault and impressed with life imperfections. Everybody know people like this, yes or yes? Okay. These are the people that always see the glass half empty. Stop messing with those people, okay? In 2024, it's okay to let them go. So Jerusha said, I can let you go. You don't even have to tell them. You just do it. That's what I do. You just stop talking to them, and they'll just go away. Steve Harvey said you cannot share your $1 million idea with small-minded people. You cannot tell them everything that you're doing. Girl, you just do it. They see you. They see you. All right, so the number one thing I want you to know is when I tell you what to start doing, you got to start today. Tomorrow is today. I put myself on a 6-month run on TikTok, okay? And I just decided, I'm going to just do live TikToks every day for 6 months. Started July 1st. It ends December 31st. So no one has to tell you when to start. You do it. You decide what's going to be best for you, your business, and everything that you have going on. Now, what I can tell you is you got to have a big enough why to keep doing it, a big enough reason to keep doing it. It's going to cost you time and money. It is. And have faith and trust the process. Remember to play big, think big, and make the impossible possible. So you got to start thinking crazy. Like, I'm thinking crazy. Yes, you want people that encourage that craziness. I want people around me like, yeah, that sounds good. When we doing? You want to write a book? Okay, let's do it. That's what you want. Like, yes, why not me? You want to be on more podcasts as a guest? Yes, let's do it. Just get around people that encourage you to do crazy things that seem crazy, but it's just for you because you envision yourself doing more, right? So today, social media training is basically on the benefits of using the carousel feature on Instagram, but showing up as a series, like a show, and the show is you. So the carousel feature allows you to post like multiple images, videos in a single post, which can be swiped. You know how you swipe and you keep going. And what happens is if I share, I'm eating lunch and I don't show you the lunch on the first post, you got to swipe to see the lunch and then swipe to see the drink and swipe to see the bill. That is keeping the person on your feed. Okay. Now, There are certain seconds that matter on all of the platforms. The longer a person stays on, the algorithm assumes they love you. And then they start to show this person more to you. That's what you want. This is how you're going to increase your followers. So, number one, the first benefit that I found, because me and Instagram have a love-hate relationship. I love Instagram. Instagram don't love me the same. Facebook love me. TikTok love me. YouTube now even love me. Instagram, we've been going back and forth, right? So I said, what do I need to do? And this is something that has happened. And I said, let me tell the pretty people. Number one, benefit, tell a story. Write this down. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Tell a story, okay? One of the biggest benefits of using the carousel feature is that it allows you to tell a story through a series, right? Boom. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Now, you see on TikTok, they sent me a message. We want you to do longer videos, more than 1 minute. Now, before, people were only doing videos 7 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute max. Now, because TikTok is competing with YouTube, I got a little message. Hey, make your videos longer than 1 minute. People are 60% of people, write this down. 60% of people are doing better with longer videos. Now, I know that freaks people out because you couldn't even do a 1 minute video. And now we're talking about staying longer than 1 minute. I know. I feel your pain. It's okay. It's okay. One step at a time. You still can do it. And so I noticed on TikTok, now these people have like movies, basically. You know, you basically have part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get caught up in this infinite scroll hole watching all of these series or parts, right? Now on Instagram, it's called Carousel, but the same concept. So whether you're showcasing a product, whether you're sharing travel experiences, or you're highlighting an event, you need to do it in parts. Say, Jerusha said, I need to do it in parts. And so, you know, people will do a trip and they'll do a picture dump and you have to keep going through all the pictures. Great. That's what you want right now. And so if this is helpful, put helpful in the chat. Did you tag your two besties? I don't want her to miss it, right? Knowledge is the new rich. We want her to get it too. So the carousel feature allows you to give your audience a more comprehensive view of what you're sharing, your experiences, your product, whatever it is. Now, the best part, if you have a product. So I have the best liquid collagen in the world. Yes, in the world. So Jerusha said, in the world, where this particular collagen is 5 different formulas, I can do before and afters. So if you're in a business where you have before and afters, you can use this to your advantage, because if you are in cosmetics, makeup, there's before and after. If you are in weight loss, there's before and after. So there's a lot of before and afters. Even if you do eyebrows, before your eyebrows look like this, after your eyebrows look like this. So it doesn't matter, right? What industry, but you want to have the before and after image. You also want to have like step-by-step instructions, or even a collection. This is what I like to do. I do it in my stories now, of testimonies from your customers. So when I get a testimony from my customers, I put it in my stories. But now I get to also put it as a series or a sequence in the carousel. So that way you get caught up on one testimony that she loves this liquid collagen because now she has stronger knees, joints, connective tissues, bones. She's feeling good. Then you're like, I want to see the next person. Then another person is saying, yes, I have, my gut health is great. My digestion is better. Then I have another picture, another person saying, oh, the collagen works best for me, for my skin. I no longer have fine lines and wrinkles. And so I keep you on the feed because you want to see what's next. So instead of posting, all of these pictures one at a time, you're going to do it differently. Okay. Now that's benefit 1. Benefit 2, this is going to increase engagement. Write that down. Another benefit is the engagement. It's going to help increase your engagement. And so by sharing multiple pictures, and then this also lets your audience get to know you better. Okay. And they're more likely to spend more time on other things you posted. So once you get caught up in one series, you want to know what this person is all about. So what happens is you're like, okay, let me see some other posts. And you end up checking them out someplace else. And so again, you're still on the feed, which means the algorithm is saying, you love this person. I'm going to show you more of this person. And so you get to see over and over and over. And you're like, she stays online. No, it's just going to continue to show you what they think you like. So it's catering to you. Another good thing about this carousel feature and using different pictures, each picture, you can use different hashtags. So, on Instagram, you have multiple images, right? So in the first picture, you can have all the hashtags that matter. You can even do location tags, which can help reach a larger audience. Then the second picture, you can have different hashtags. In the third picture, different hashtags. Now, if you don't use hashtags and you're like, what's the purpose? You definitely need to get in the 3-day ride. I teach you how to really use hashtags, how to categorize the hashtags, especially like location hashtags. And so people don't understand, if I sold coffee, I would actually know the local coffee shops in my area and the names of those local coffee shops. Because if it's called Java Coffee, right? Say it's down the street, anybody hashtagging Java Coffee probably drinks coffee. If I sold coffee, right, then I probably need to be following that hashtag. That's like a location tag. I need to know who's going to this location getting coffee, because those are my people. I don't have to wonder if they drink coffee. I don't have to wonder how much they purchase for the coffee. I can tell based on their purchase that they're going to this location. So hashtags are very useful if you're trying to get your ideal prospect. And that's what I teach in the 3-day ride, how it can better work for you. Because if you're not using them right, then you're like, they said put hashtags, but you don't know the purpose. It's just like putting it. Now, still do it, but you want to know the purpose so it actually benefits you. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Okay. Now you have multiple hashtags, and hashtags increase your engagement because people find you through hashtags. They're looking for you through the hashtags. Now, this is what I have to tell you up front. This is going to take time. So don't get upset. Just relax, breathe. I need you to eliminate distractions, eliminate excuses. You can do it. Okay. So you may have to unplug the TV. You may have to turn off your notification on your phone. You may have to turn off the ringer or put your phone in another room, whatever it takes. You got to eliminate all the distractions when you're working on this. So what do you have to accomplish, to get all of this done? What would it take from you to get serious right now and creating that habit for 2024? What do you have to accomplish today in your business that's non-negotiable? So for me, creating a series, for me, creating a carousel, like putting that a part of my IPA, income producing activities that I do on a daily basis. I don't need to do a series every day. So to be like once a week or twice a week max, but you can decide based on your schedule. But what is non-negotiable for your business? For me, there are certain things I have to do every day. It's like brushing your teeth every day, taking a shower every day, looking pretty every day, like whatever your non-negotiables. That's like a non-negotiable. Working my business, talking to you, yes. Answering questions, non-negotiable. Okay. So write down your non-negotiables. That's your homework. Benefit number 3, when you're doing these series, you get to showcase your brand. Okay. So the carousel feature is also like an excellent tool for showcasing your brand and highlighting your product and highlighting your services. So hashtag to the pretty people, it gives me an opportunity to consistently remind you of my organization to consistently remind you of my brand over and over and over. And so people forget the brand. The reason why we know the swish, Nike, just do it because they keep showing us, right? The reason why you know the arch with McDonald's, because they keep showing us. So do people know your brand? If they don't, you got to keep showing them. You got to keep showing them. And subconsciously, it's kind of being remembered. Like they don't know, oh yeah, the pretty people, that's Jerusha. Because I say it every single time. It's in your face every single time. So you can use the carousel to share a collection of your products, to show your product in action, if that's you, or share customer like reviews, testimonials, all the things with your brand. Okay. And so now if you own the brand, now if you don't own the brand, like you're in network marketing or direct sales, I wouldn't really this is me showing their brand. I would actually just make sure you're marketing and branding yourself. So depending on, I own Pretty People, but if you don't own whatever product you're selling, like it's owned by whomever, Walmart, I wouldn't be showcasing that, but I will be showing up you as the brand. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? So I always tell people, market and brand yourself. You can help your audience to get to know you better. They build trust with you and credibility. When they like you, they know you, they buy from you. So success doesn't come to those who wait. Okay, so you have to start today. Tomorrow is today. Waiting hurts. If you wait to jump on this, that's why I'm excited to tell you. And you're like, okay, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to do it in 2024. Why? Waiting hurts because in 2024, something else is going to come up, a new feature, a new idea, a new responsibility, a life crisis, and you're not going to get started. So today is actually the best day. So you don't ever have to wait to January 1 to start. People got this thing like, oh yeah, I'm just waiting. It's almost a new year. You're wasting time. We have 31 days that you could actually be doing it. So yes, we're on this run of finishing up 2023 as strong as possible. We're not waiting to become more successful. We're not waiting to learn how to do it. So if you learn how to do it now within 30 days, in January 1, you'd already know how to do it. It'll be a part of your routine. It'll be a habit. Yes or yes? Does this make sense? Because I just believe if you want to be more than what you are, you want to have more than you have, you want to travel more, you want to make, different decisions, you want to take care of your parents, you want to be able to afford whatever for your children, whether it's their college education, you want to be debt free. Anybody can relate? So when are you going to pay the price? There's a price to pay. You going to pay now or are you going to pay later? But I guarantee you, baby, you going to pay. And so last night when I was talking about paying the price, we talked about now laters. You going to pay now or you going to pay later? There's this candy called Now and Later. So if you're not probably, I don't even think they have that in the North. So you guys tell me. But I know in the South, we have this candy called Now Later. And we used to say now laters, but it's now and later. Either way. And so my favorite flavor was grape. And so I think my sister loved apple and watermelon, and then they had banana. And so I never understood why they called it now laters. So I don't know if they meant you can taste the goodness now or you can taste the goodness later, but it's a really good candy. Now it's not that good now, maybe because I'm an adult and it's like hard. I remember it being such a soft piece of candy, like a soft Laffy Taffy. But now, when I gave one to my son, it's like hard and crunchy, like it's old. So what's your favorite flavor of now laters? Or do you even know what that is? You might even know what I'm talking about. So if you know what it is, put your flavor in the chats. Let me know your favorite. And I want the soft ones. The hard ones, it's going to mess up your teeth. And I got nice teeth. Like, what's happening? So you're going to pay the price now or you're going to pay the price later. And so you have to decide, but it's going to happen. So I decided, let's play now. Let's pay now, all the things. So success, I just think that people think is easy. It's not easy, but it's something you can do. I just think that the more you do it, the easier it gets. Let's put it like that. So let me give you the fourth benefits of the carousel. The last benefit is it's going to save you time. So the reason why I was excited to share with you, because it's going to save me time, because I got more things to do in 2024 when I didn't think I could put anything else on my plate. I now, according to my business coach, got to really focus on YouTube. And so now another thing on my plate. So that's okay. I love the challenge. I'm up for the challenge. But it's going to save me time if I do series, parts, as well as carousels. And so write that down. So the fourth benefit is saves you time. And also, when you're saving time, you can spend more time with your family. You can spend more time with, for me, other projects, other things that I need to do, getting the 3-day ride all ready for you again, all the things that's important. And so writing your book, whatever it is. And so how many of you would love to save some time and energy, right? And so I think if you use this, you'll see how better this is. And that way you won't feel stressed out that you have to post 8 times a day. You can just put it all in a series. You can all put it together. And so people can binge watch your stuff. And then now they become addicted to your stuff and they want to see you. And then you continuously show up. You can't do it one time and think it works. You do have to do this continuously over and over and over and over again. And so you're not really trying to go viral. You're trying to be consistent and build an audience that loves you. You're trying to build a community that loves you. You're trying to build those people that get you. They want what you have. And so that doesn't have to be viral. It's great to go viral. I have a few videos to do that, but the goal is to love on the peoples. The goal is to know you when I see you, LaShonda. The goal is to know you when I see you, Miss Nancy. The goal is when I see your name, I'm like, oh, I know this person. And so you build this great community of people that love your stuff and support you online. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? So this is a powerful tool. I strongly suggest you use it. I typically do it in my stories. I'm still going to do it in my stories, but now that I know it works better in parts and series, because that's the new thing with videos as well. So you're going to use this tool, write this down, to tell a story. It's going to increase your engagement. Okay. You're going to show off your brand, hashtag to the pretty people. You're going to show off your brand and it's going to save you time. So those are the 4 things that you need to write down that are the benefits of starting to do it today. So whether you're a business owner, whether you are an influencer, or you're just getting started, you're just a user, it's going to benefit you and it's going to compel, it's more compelling content to everybody else. People want to see your life. They want to see what you have going on. And so I just say, don't be afraid, just do it. Don't be afraid to experiment with the carousel. Don't be afraid to experiment with the videos, part 1, part 2, part 3, series. Don't be afraid to do it, because it's not enough to say, I want to do it. It's not enough to say, I think I can do it. It's not enough to dream about doing it. You create your destiny with your daily habits that you're going to do it today. And so I decided when I heard about it, I've known about it, that seriously jump on board and make it a part of my IPAs. I said, let me tell the pretty people, because I don't want to be the best kept secret. Girl, I want to see you win too. And so, yeah, she says, writing it down, helpful. If this was helpful to you, put helpful in the chat. Say, Jerusha, say this was helpful to you. And I would tell you, the reason some people don't have the results they want is because they waste time thinking about it instead of being about it. And so I decided, let me be about this thing. I want to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. So if you're that person, you're a doer. Yes, you're the person that implements immediately. You're my people. If you are on board and you're like, thank you, Jerusha, I didn't know about this. Now just imagine that's the free stuff. In the 3-day ride, we get down and dirty. So if you want me to work with you for 3 days, live Q&A, answering your questions, but I actually teach in-depth training of how you can grow your accounts, build it online, a big audience that want to purchase your lashes, your hair, your nails, your pots, your pans, your t-shirts. It doesn't matter what the product is. And so I don't care what company it is. We all need leads, okay? Every single person, real estate, everybody, McDonald's, they need people coming into the building to purchase the nasty burgers. Okay. So they need people to do that. And so if you're that person, like, yes, I need leads, and you want unlimited leads just coming to you, you still have to work now, but you have methods and systems and strategies and the correct language. I'm going to give that to you in the 3-day ride. So put 3-day ride, or just put 3, put 3-day rides, or just put 3. You can go to my profile. As always, click my link tree, click on the 3-day ride, grab it. It's starting in 2 weeks. The ride is in 2 weeks. I love the 3-day ride because it's like my baby, and I know what it feels like to not know something, and you just wish somebody would just tell you what to do so you could be more successful. So that's why I put the 3-day ride together. It's more personal for me, because when I got online, I was lost because I was successful offline. Like, bam, online, it was different. Like, to meet you was different, Shonda. To meet you was different. It's just different, right? Different energy. It's different. And so I'm used to face-to-face, razzle-dazzle on stage, but now I'm on a camera. Even though I worked in radio and television, it's still different because it's scripted, right? So I would tell you, if you are nervous, see what's available day 1, day 2, day 3. Ask me questions. If you ask questions, I will answer you. The replays are available, especially if you're concerned you work a 9 to 5. I got you. I did too. So the replays are available. Every question will be answered. All the apps that I use that are good for you, I'm going to share. All of the overcoming objections, I'm going to share. I'm going to help grow your organization. A lot of my clients after the 3-day ride, we're still friends. They still ask questions. Yes. So the point is to build community. I want to see you do it, girl. And oh, she said them nasty. You mean the now laters are nasty? Is that what you mean? I just read a comment. So yes, so they used to be good. They're not good anymore. So let me know your flavor. So do me a favor. If you love this and you really want to find out more about the 3-day ride, put 3 in the chat, or 3-day rides. I'd love to share with you more about that. It's coming up. So it's coming up pretty fast. I've been talking about it since Thanksgiving. It's coming up pretty quickly, so I don't want you to miss the ride. I only take a select few people of that have businesses, because I want to concentrate on your goal, and I want to make sure it's not like any other course that it's 5,000 people and you're just a number. I want to know you and your personal goal for using social media, so the things that I share with you actually make sense and you benefit from it. Does that sound good? Yes or yes? So did you tag 2 people or share the broadcast? Because if you got value, then you should have tagged somebody that they can get value too. Oh, them burgers. Yeah, I don't eat beef or pork. So McDonald's. And so, yes, but guess what? They're still $1 billion company. So that goes to show you a perfect example. It doesn't matter if I don't eat it. A lot of people do. So it doesn't matter if one person doesn't purchase your product, they don't get started with you with your opportunity or service. Girl, it's millions of people. It's 4.8 billion people on social media. There's no saturation. And so there's so many people we haven't even met yet that they want what you have. They want my 3-day ride business course. They're looking for a course. I just haven't met them yet. And so you want to make sure you share all this goodness. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerisha, and I see you on the page. She said, me too. Oh, okay. Cool. So tag your business bestie, because I want her to get in the 3-day ride, because this is a free training. So just imagine, if this is a free training, what are you getting in the ride? Yes, 3 foot 3 if you want to be a part of the 3-day ride, or you just want the info. I just want you to get educated. It may or may not even be a fit, but at least you know about it. At least you know about it. You don't want to get FOMO, fear of missing out, because you're definitely going to miss out. So tag your business bestie, and I'll see you on tomorrow. Make sure you do your 7 to 10,000 steps. You drink 1 liter of water. You take 2 spoonfuls of this liquid collagen. If you don't know about it, message me collagen. I'll get it to you so we can be healthy and wealthy. Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am.